Yo, what's up everybody, Svetoslav here, and let me tell you, I am hyped to be in Florence right now. This city is like walking through a Renaissance painting, but with way better gelato. Seriously, I could eat this stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But we're not here to talk about my gelato obsession, we're here to explore. Florence is packed with incredible sights, from iconic landmarks to hidden gems. So, in this video, I'm going to be your guide to the 10 absolute must-see spots in Florence. Let's do this. Alright, first up, we gotta talk about the Duomo. This iconic structure is not just a building, it's a symbol of Florence itself, a testament to the city's rich history and artistic heritage. This massive dome just dominates the Florence skyline, it's impossible to miss. Whether you're approaching the city by train, or simply wandering through the narrow streets, the Duomo stands tall, guiding you like a beacon. This is Filippo Brunelleschi's masterpiece, a true feat of engineering and artistry. Imagine the ingenuity and creativity it took to design and construct such a marvel back in the 15th century. Brunelleschi's innovative techniques were groundbreaking and set new standards in architecture. It took over 140 years to build this bad boy, and the dome itself was the largest in the world for centuries. The construction process was a monumental task, involving generations of craftsmen and artists who dedicated their lives to this project. But it's not just about the size, it's the intricate details. The marble facade, the sheer scale of it all. The exterior is adorned with stunning sculptures, intricate carvings, and beautiful mosaics that tell stories of faith, power, and artistry. Make sure you climb to the top of the dome. The view from up there is absolutely insane. As you ascend the 463 steps, you'll pass through narrow corridors and steep staircases, each step bringing you closer to an unforgettable experience. You can see all of Florence and the surrounding Tuscan countryside. The panoramic view is breathtaking, offering a unique perspective of the city's red-tiled roofs, historic buildings, and the rolling hills beyond. It's a bit of a hike, 463 steps to be exact, but I promise it's worth it. Each step is a journey through history, and the reward at the top is a view that will stay with you forever. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you. The photos you'll capture from the top are nothing short of spectacular, making every step of the climb worthwhile. So, lace up your shoes, grab your camera, and get ready for an adventure you'll never forget. Next up, we're heading to the Ponte Vecchio, probably the most famous bridge in all of Italy. How many bridges do you know that have shops built right on them? It's like a street that decided to take a dip in the Arno River. This bridge has seen some serious history. It dates back to the 14th century and is the only bridge in Florence that wasn't destroyed during World War II. Now the Ponte Vecchio can get pretty crowded, especially during peak season. So my advice, come early in the morning or later in the evening to avoid the worst of the crowds. Okay, art lovers, this one's for you. If you have a passion for art, history, and culture, then the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy is a must-visit destination. This iconic museum is a treasure trove of artistic masterpieces that will leave you in awe. The Uffizi Gallery is like the Louvre's cooler, more sophisticated Italian cousin. Nestled in the heart of Florence, this gallery boasts an impressive collection that spans centuries of artistic achievement. This place is home to some of the most important works of the Italian Renaissance, including masterpieces by Botticelli, whose Birth of Venus is a centerpiece of the collection. The painting's ethereal beauty and intricate details are simply mesmerizing. Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. Their works are not just paintings and sculptures. They are windows into the soul of the Renaissance, capturing the essence of human emotion and creativity. The Uffizi is not your average stuffy museum. It's a vibrant, dynamic space where art comes to life. Interactive displays and engaging exhibits make the experience enjoyable for visitors of all ages. The building itself is a work of art, and the collection is displayed in a way that's actually engaging and interesting. The architecture of the gallery, with its grand halls and intricate details, adds to the overall experience. The main attraction here is Botticelli's Birth of Venus. This iconic painting draws visitors from all over the world, and it's easy to see why. The delicate brushwork and vibrant colors make it a true masterpiece. Make sure you book your tickets online in advance because the lines can get absolutely insane. Planning ahead will save you time and ensure you get the most out of your visit. And hey, after you've had your fill of Renaissance masterpieces, head across the street to the Gucci Garden. This unique space combines fashion, art, and history in a way that's both innovative and inspiring. Plus, they have a great cafe with delicious coffee and pastries. It's the perfect spot to relax and reflect on the incredible art you've just experienced. So, whether you're an art aficionado or just looking for a cultural adventure, the Uffizi Gallery and its surroundings offer something truly special. Alright, let's head back outside and into the heart of Florence, Piazza della Signoria. This bustling square has been the center of political and social life in Florence for centuries. It's like a giant outdoor museum with impressive sculptures, grand fountains, and stunning architecture. Make sure you check out the Fountain of Neptune and the Loggia dei Lanzi, an open-air sculpture gallery. And then there's the Palazzo Vecchio, the imposing town hall that looks like it came straight out of a medieval fairy tale. Come to Piazza della Signoria at night. The buildings are all lit up, and the atmosphere is just magical. If you need a break from the crowds and want to feel like royalty for a day, visit Palazzo Pitti and the Boboli Gardens. This sprawling palace complex was once home to the powerful Medici family. The Palazzo Pitti itself is now home to 5 museums, including the Gallery of Modern Art and the Museum of Costume and Fashion. But honestly, the real highlight here is the Boboli Gardens. These gardens are like a giant green oasis, right in the middle of the city. Grab some snacks, find a shady spot, and just relax. And hey, if you're feeling extra fancy, you can even rent a rowboat and go for a paddle on the pond. Get ready for some serious history because we're heading to the Basilica di Santa Croce, also known as the Temple of the Italian Glories. Inside you'll find the tombs of some of Italy's most famous artists, writers, and scientists, including Michelangelo, Galileo, and Machiavelli. But the Santa Croce isn't just about the dead, it's also home to some incredible art and architecture. Check out the stunning frescoes by Giotto, the ornate chapels, and the peaceful cloister. And here's a fun fact, the Santa Croce is also where the Calcio Fiorentino, a brutal medieval form of football, is played every year. Let's head to a church that's a little off the beaten path, but totally worth the detour, the Basilica di San Lorenzo. Nestled in the heart of Florence, this church might not be the first one you think of when you imagine the city's grand cathedrals, but it holds a special charm and historical significance that makes it a must-visit. From the outside, it might look a little plain compared to some of the other churches in Florence, but trust me, this place is full of surprises. The unassuming facade hides a treasure trove of art, history, and architectural marvels that are sure to captivate any visitor. It was the Medici family's parish church, so you know they had to deck it out. The Medici, one of the most powerful and influential families in Italian history, spared no expense in making this church a reflection of their wealth and status. Inside, you'll find 2 incredible libraries designed by Michelangelo himself, the Laurentian Library and the Medici Chapels. And if you're looking for a unique souvenir, head to the San Lorenzo Market, just outside the church. This bustling market is a great place to find local crafts, delicious food, and a variety of other treasures that will remind you of your visit to this remarkable place. Alright, all you foodies out there, this one's for you. The Mercato Centrale is a food lover's paradise, a bustling indoor market where you can find all sorts of delicious Italian treats. You name it, they got it. And the best part? You can try everything. Time for the best view in Florence. You haven't truly experienced Florence until you've seen it from Piazzale Michelangelo. This hilltop square offers panoramic views of the entire city, from the Duomo to the Ponte Vecchio to the rolling hills of Tuscany in the distance. There are a few ways to get up here. You can walk, which is a bit of a hike but totally doable. You can take a bus, which is quicker but less scenic. Or, you can do what I did, and rent a Vespa and channel your inner Italian. No matter how you get here, make sure you bring your camera because the views are seriously Instagram-worthy. For our last stop, we're heading across the Arno River to a neighborhood called Oltrarno, which literally means beyond the Arno. This is the Florence you don't see on postcards, a little rough around the edges, but full of charm and local life. This is where you'll find artisan workshops, vintage boutiques, cozy cafes, and some of the best trattorias in the city. Take a stroll down the cobblestone streets, get lost in the back alleys, and soak it all in. One of my favorite things to do in Oltrarno is to visit the leather workshops. And before you leave Oltrarno, make sure you grab a bite to eat at one of the many trattorias. So, there you have it. My 10 absolute must-see spots in Florence. This city has it all. History, art, culture, food, and even a little bit of adventure. I know you're going to love it as much as I do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. And be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite spot in Florence is. Until next time, ciao for now.